they're very different people. Although Wade Wilson is, in fact, what I love about this version is that Wade Wilson is still incredibly mouthy. You'll definitely get some of that. You know, you get some of that acerbic kind of corrosive wit, and you know that is the primary character trait that he carries forth with Deadpool. And then you'll also see Deadpool. I mean, I got to play 2 roles in one movie, and that to me is worth the price of admission. It was like a dream come true.
I think that Ryan Reynolds, Kate thinks Kate thinks he's super frenemy with me, or even just that he hates me. I could see him hating me. But I said on Hot Ones, I went on Hot Ones and I said that, you know, what was great about Deadpool is they covered up his handsome face because he's so distracting. He must know this, but it's so distracting to look at him, and guys don't want to laugh at him because he looks like the guy that to your high school girlfriend.
Yeah, I was already attached to the Deadpool movie. We hadn't at that point written the script yet, but you know, that came along, and it was sort of like, play Deadpool in this movie or we'll get someone else to. And I just said, I'll do it, but it's the wrong version. It was Deadpool wasn't correct in it. So
his mouth was sewn shut.
Yeah, he's got the Merc with the mouth, and they sewed his mouth shut.
Sense.
Yeah, no, not in. I mean, because Hollywood's a logical place.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
It just went nuts. The people just started writing and flooding Fox with begging and pleading for the Deadpool movie to get made. And then within 24 hours, we had a green light. We were making. We were starting. Yeah,
Is that quick?
It was that quick. It was so undeniable, and it felt really good.
But also, you must be quite pissed off that, you know, you couldn't make that decision for yourselves.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. We tried, but the fans got it made. So there's a great story too, that this is totally fan-driven in every way. Yes. Okay. The latter question is yes. You're always hearing me speak through the mask. It's weirdly enough, there's a lot of bittersweet happenstance with the mask. It's uncomfortable, but at the same time, it was like really functional. You could hear everything perfectly. I could emote through it. It was we just kind of got lucky there, and that's also Russ Schenkel who developed the suit and really did a good job. But the eyes are really subtly animated. Actually, they're just, and what they do is they film my face doing every line and every expression that I would make, and they take my eyes and actually map them onto the suit. I could not be more excited. Actually, I'm 11 years excited. When I talk about it, I always just grateful. I'm wearing an adult diaper. This movie has been just the biggest pain in the ass to get made, and somehow, some way, the movie gods looked down on us and made that happen through a number of illegal transactions, not the least of which being our test footage leaking onto the internet accidentally.
Hi, and welcome to Gossip Spill. First off, Joe Rogan is publicly ripping Ryan Reynolds apart live on air, and trust me, that's only the beginning. Because the real bombshell is Marvel reportedly gearing up to sue Ryan for nearly wrecking their precious Deadpool franchise. That's right. Hollywood's favorite sarcastic anti-hero is now enemy number 1 for the most powerful studio in entertainment history. Is Reynolds, the beloved king of fourth wall-breaking humor, about to lose it all? Or is this just Marvel stirring the drama pot? Get ready, because this scandal is hotter than ever, and Tinseltown hasn't seen chaos like this in years. But before I drop all the scandalous details, smash that subscribe button because these celebs never disappoint, and I've got all the sizzling tea you crave. Now let's dive into the drama that started it all. Joe Rogan. We all know the podcast giant isn't shy about calling out everyone, from political heavyweights to Hollywood royalty. Recently, Rogan set his sights firmly on Ryan Reynolds. Sources say he blasted Reynolds over rumors that Marvel's furious with the actor's backstage drama, including some risky humor in Deadpool 3 that allegedly targeted a big-name director. Basically, Rogan believes Ryan's off-screen ego might just overshadow the films themselves, and when Joe Rogan throws shade, you better believe the internet lights up. So, here's the question. Does Joe have a legit point, or is he just stirring controversy? Drop your take in the comments because I'm all ears for this showdown. Now, onto the explosive core of this drama, the rumored Marvel lawsuit. Multiple insiders claim the studio is beyond angry that Reynolds turned Deadpool 3 into his personal vendetta platform. For years, Ryan was Marvel's golden boy, reviving a risky R-rated character and raking in cash and fan love. But here's the kicker. You mess with Disney's spotless reputation, and you better brace yourself for the fallout. Marvel lives and breathes brand unity and tight control over its cinematic universe. They absolutely hate when actors make personal feuds part of their movies. Allegedly, Reynolds crossed a dangerous line by insisting on including personal digs, specifically aimed at Justin Baldoni. If Marvel lets this slide, what's to stop other actors from airing their dirty laundry on screen? That's exactly why Marvel execs are supposedly ready to unleash legal chaos. They want to control Reynolds' humor or even push him out completely. And yes, you heard correctly, Deadpool could be recast. Can you imagine the internet explosion? Absolute chaos. But let's backtrack for a second. How did we even get to this wild point? Remember, Ryan Reynolds was once hailed as Deadpool's champion. He famously leaked test footage back in 2014, made Deadpool a blockbuster success, and won over Marvel and millions of fans worldwide. However, as Deadpool's success soared, so did Ryan's influence behind the scenes. Reynolds wasn't just starring. He was calling shots on scripting, casting, marketing, you name it. Marvel initially loved this hands-on approach. After all, Ryan transformed a once-forgotten project into a billion-dollar sensation. But as his power grew, insiders whispered Ryan was pushing boundaries too far, maybe forcing jokes that Marvel found provocative, or clashing with their carefully maintained brand. Marvel supposedly asked him to tone it down, but let's be honest. Ryan Reynolds isn't exactly known for toning it down. Here's where things really explode. Enter Blake Lively, Ryan's wife, who starred in Justin Baldoni's adaptation of Colleen Hoover's It Ends With Us. At first glance, the project seemed perfect. A hit novel, a notable director, and a popular leading lady. But behind the glamorous scenes, absolute chaos was brewing. Justin Baldoni took on triple duties: directing, co-writing, and starring. Sounds ambitious, right? Well, Blake allegedly felt sidelined, wanting her character to be the emotional heart of the film. But Baldoni's heavy-handed involvement reportedly overshadowed her input, triggering tension that quickly spiraled out of control. Minor disagreements escalated dramatically when rumors swirled that Blake accused Baldoni of dismissing her creative contributions. Allegedly, she requested significant rewrites and more screen presence, but things took an ugly turn when leaks painted Blake as difficult. Initially, fans rushed to Blake's defense, viewing it as yet another case of a powerful woman being unfairly labeled. But then came the shocking twist. Leaked texts suggested Blake herself might have masterminded the media backlash against Baldoni. Even more scandalous, she referred to her allies, including possibly Ryan, as her dragons. Yes, honey, it's straight out of Game of Thrones. Suddenly, everyone questioned if Blake leveraged Ryan's massive influence to pressure Baldoni. Even more explosive, did Ryan use similar tactics against Marvel? This, darling, is the million-dollar scandal fueling lawsuit rumors. How exactly does Baldoni tie into Deadpool 3? Insiders claim the original script included pointed jokes mocking a certain director obsessed with starring in his own films, despite questionable talent. Another gag reportedly targeted feel-good gurus, causing behind-the-scenes drama, clearly referencing Baldoni's persona. Marvel was livid, seeing these jokes as dangerous personal vendettas sneaking into their precious MCU. They reportedly demanded rewrites, igniting a tense standoff with Reynolds, who refused to cut the comedic jabs. After all, isn't savage humor Deadpool's signature move? When these juicy details leaked, fans went ballistic, questioning if Ryan had crossed a line by blending personal feuds with Marvel's carefully guarded universe. Others argued, it's Deadpool, let him roast everyone. But Marvel sees it very differently. They're determined to maintain strict professional boundaries, especially with a potential lawsuit looming from Baldoni's camp. Brace yourselves for the next bombshell. Marvel might seriously be thinking about cutting ties with Ryan Reynolds. For fans, that's unimaginable. Reynolds practically embodies Wade Wilson. But in Hollywood's ruthless corporate game, even the biggest stars can be replaced if the studio feels threatened. If Marvel genuinely suspects Ryan weaponized Deadpool to attack personal rivals, insiders suggest they'll do whatever it takes to ensure it never happens again. Remember, Deadpool is now part of the massive Marvel Cinematic Universe. The last thing Marvel wants is personal drama hijacking Avengers-level blockbusters or overshadowing their carefully crafted universe. Usually, studios quietly handle conflicts behind closed doors, but not this time. Marvel appears ready to go nuclear to send a message. No personal vendettas allowed. Their logic? Better to set an example with Ryan now rather than risk future stars turning MCU films into personal battlegrounds. And trust me, when Marvel turns against you, they have enough power and resources to bury you in endless legal battles, or even blacklist you from top roles. This raises the crucial question: is Marvel overreacting, or did Ryan genuinely cross an unforgivable line? The mere hint of Marvel considering legal action is shaking Hollywood to its core, with other studios reportedly hitting pause on projects involving Reynolds until this drama settles. Meanwhile, Blake Lively isn't escaping unscathed either. Known for her flawless public image and scandal-free reputation, Blake is suddenly painted as a backstage manipulator unafraid to leverage powerful connections. Is she just savvy, or has she become too calculating? Some fans applaud Blake for standing firm on her vision, while others feel she's gone too far by allegedly orchestrating negative press about Baldoni. Regardless of who's truly at fault, the scandal is undoubtedly damaging the once untouchable Reynolds Lively brand. This Hollywood power couple was beloved for humor, charm, and red carpet magic. Now, whispers are growing louder. Are they manipulating Hollywood from the shadows? And let's not forget Ryan's unusual silence. Typically quick with a witty Deadpool comeback, he's noticeably silent, fueling speculation that Marvel might have slapped him with a gag order. Or worse, that these rumors might have serious truth. Fans desperately crave answers, but Reynolds remains tight-lipped. And honestly, that silence is suspicious as hell. You can't overlook the fans' reactions either. Half are shouting, "Don't even think about recasting Deadpool," while the rest nervously wonder what's next for their favorite sarcastic hero. Deadpool has such a unique identity that replacing Ryan feels almost impossible. But there's also a huge portion of fans saying, if Ryan is mixing personal grudges into the MCU, maybe it really is time for him to go. That's a bold stance, especially considering how fiercely fans have supported his comedic genius in the role. But the thought of recasting Deadpool isn't as unthinkable as it once seemed, particularly if Marvel fears lasting brand damage. Tell me, are you Team Ryan forever or Team New Deadpool? Sound off, because this debate might shape the future of R-rated superhero movies forever. Look, let's be honest. Ryan Reynolds turned Deadpool into a massive success. He defined the tone, fought for the project, and made it legendary. But if Marvel suddenly decides to cut ties, can Deadpool survive without him? Insiders argue Deadpool might actually be bigger than one actor. We've seen multiple actors step into iconic superhero roles like Batman, Spider-Man, and Hulk before. Sure, fans might rage at first, but if Marvel cleverly introduces a new face through the multiverse or a funny fourth wall break, fans might eventually warm up to it. But here's the catch. Losing Ryan means losing his unmatched comedic timing. Fans flock to theaters specifically to watch his unique humor, meta jokes, and flawless improvisation. Yet, Marvel has survived major shakeups before. Remember when Robert Downey Jr. stepped away as Iron Man? They didn't just survive, they thrived. The once unshakable Lively Reynolds duo wielded huge influence, shaping Hollywood narratives, landing lucrative deals, and captivating millions. But here's where things went sideways. Rumors suggest Blake Lively's quest for more creative control on It Ends With Us sparked all this chaos. Feeling overshadowed by Baldoni, she allegedly turned to Ryan's comedic powerhouse to level the playing field. If true, it's Hollywood's ultimate cautionary tale. Star power can backfire spectacularly. Hollywood loves behind-the-scenes drama, but rarely does it explode publicly like this. Complete with leaked texts and a potential lawsuit from Marvel, the moral here? Sometimes drama is best left behind closed doors. Industry insiders claim other studios are already nervous. Projects featuring Reynolds might be on hold, awaiting the outcome of Marvel's rumored lawsuit. Why risk millions on a star potentially blacklisted by superhero cinema's biggest brand? That's Hollywood, cutthroat and unforgiving. Blake, meanwhile, faces serious brand damage. Her leaked texts shattered her carefully maintained, drama-free image. Producers might now hesitate before casting her, uncertain whether they'll get the charming star or a ruthless backstage power player. And Justin Baldoni? He's reportedly staying quiet, letting the chaos speak volumes. Ironically, Marvel's anger at Ryan's alleged sabotage attempts might win Baldoni's sympathy, positioning him as the innocent victim caught in a power couple's crossfire. And in Hollywood, sympathy often means bigger opportunities. Now, an intriguing detail emerged. Who owns the Deadpool 3 script? Ryan reportedly had significant creative input. If Marvel ousts him, will they scrap the script entirely or attempt a rewrite? Insiders speculate Marvel might completely overhaul the script to erase Reynolds' influence, potentially stalling production indefinitely. Joe Rogan's involvement adds another explosive layer. His huge following means when he criticizes Ryan, the backlash escalates dramatically. Rogan typically challenges big institutions, siding with Marvel signals serious trouble for Reynolds' reputation. Entertainment analysts suggest this scandal could mark Reynolds' dramatic fall from grace. The very irreverence that made him beloved might now cause his downfall. Could Ryan recover through an apology or legal settlement? Possibly. Could fan outrage force Marvel's hand? Absolutely. Ryan and Blake's once adored playful banter now risks looking manipulative. Fans wonder if internal tension might arise between them, given Ryan's career is now at stake for allegedly defending Blake's interests. But they're both staying silent. fueling more speculation. Here's where we stand. Joe Rogan publicly criticizing Ryan, Marvel allegedly weighing a lawsuit, Blake facing backlash over leaked texts, Deadpool 3 potentially facing rewrites, and fans divided over a possible recast. The million-dollar question, will Marvel really sue one of their top stars, or is it just a threat to maintain control? If Marvel removes Reynolds, the internet will erupt, but Marvel might decide. Short-term backlash is worth protecting their brand's long-term integrity. We've reached the end of this explosive saga, for now. But you know Hollywood drama never sleeps. So tell me, did Marvel overreact? Or did Ryan Reynolds genuinely cross the line? Can Blake Lively bounce back? Or is her image permanently damaged? And most importantly, can you truly imagine Deadpool without Ryan Reynolds? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more deep dives into the most controversial moments and shocking truths, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. We've got more eye-opening stories and jaw-dropping revelations coming your way. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and share this video with someone who'd love it. Until next time, this is Gossip Spill, and I'll see you in the next one.